Hey guys, so today I want to discuss the impact of breathing on your stretching and how much more effective you can make your stretching and mobility work by incorporating the breathing in the right way. So a mistake I see a lot with the clients and athletes that I train is that they tend to treat mobility and stretching just like they do with the strength work and the lifting. So what I mean by that is people will tighten up, hold their breath, brace themselves into their stretching position, and even though that might seem like it's making the stretch more effective or the mobility drill more effective and you're working harder, what you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot because you're telling your body to put the brakes on the amount of range of motion you're trying to reach. So let me demonstrate a couple examples here. First with just a passive static stretching. So a common stretch that I recommend and that people would use is the hip flexor stretch, right? So it's always important on that stretch to engage your glute and your posterior chain muscle to make sure that we're in a posterior pelvic tilt, making sure that we're putting the hip flexors on stretch from the beginning, making sure we're not cranking from the lower back. So that's one thing as a side note to make sure that you're always focusing on. So you want to engage that and then shift into your stretching. So what a lot of people will tend to do here is just like kind of hold their breath and like push through it, something like this, thinking that they're working harder, they're getting more range of motion out of that, but what that is really doing to you is that you're just like putting the brakes hard on your body, telling it not to relax in that position, telling your nervous system that it's not okay to be in that position, that it's a struggle. So what you want to do, something that's a lot more effective, is holding that stretch, making sure that we're working, but not locking the breath, making sure that there's a constant flow of air, ideally in through your nose, out through your mouth, to even like maximize the breathing here with this, but just having a constant flow of breathing and telling your body, hey, it's okay, I can relax into this. And that way your body will tend to unlock itself, quote unquote, if you will, or release into the stretch a little bit better over time, and then that'll decrease the amount of neural tension that your body has. So that's one example. Another example I want to show you with more of a active mobility drill. So an exercise I like to recommend a lot, this one's for the upper body, is shoulder extension work with a dowel. So whether in a prone position on the ground or standing or even like in a tall kneeling position like I'm going to show you here. Okay, so the simple drill is just to lift your arms up as high as you can behind your body, try and keep your elbows straight, and either holding for time or for reps. And then again, that's another one where I commonly see this problem with people where they will get in that position and all of a sudden they'll like try to work as hard as they can, and it'll look something like this. And then the breathing gets really tense. So when the breathing gets really tense, it tells your whole body to get really tense. And that's limiting the gains that you can have with the exercise, with the mobility work. Instead, try and shoot for something where you're letting your body know you're in control. This is not a position that's dangerous, because that's what your nervous system recognizes it as. So relaxing the position, making sure we're activating the posterior muscles, in this case the rhomboids and the traps, and we're squeezing tight, but then we're not holding the breath. Making sure that this is something that we pay close attention to, and that goes for almost any mobility or stretching work. It's really important to control the breath, and once again, it has a big impact on the outcome of the stretching through your nervous system, because you're not telling your body to like tighten up. Instead, you're telling it to let go, and relax, and that's how you're going to maximize your mobility and your stretching. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, please share, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.